I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. Good morning, Brooke. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. Over here, right here, over there, wherever I am. Right here, over there, wherever I am. I just love that special feeling, that comfort of love. I just love that special feeling, that comfort of love. I just love that special feeling, that comfort of love. I just love that special feeling, that comfort of love. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. Right here, over there, wherever I am. Right here, over there, wherever I am. Right here, over there, wherever I am. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. I just love that special feeling, that comfort of love. I just love that special feeling, that comfort. Hello, Mickey. Hello, Lisa. I just love that special feeling, that comfort of love. Do you love that special feeling? Do you love that comfort of love? Do you love just to be comforted? The good old Southern comfort, huh? That good old holy comforter, huh? The comforter. Don't you love to be comforted by love? Don't you love the special feeling of love? Well, this is what we do. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. Right here, over there, everywhere I am. Right here, over there, everywhere that I am. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. I accept, I embrace, and I love what is. I just love that special feeling, that comfort of love. I just love that special feeling, that comfort of love. I just love that special feeling, that comfort of love. I just love that special feeling, that comfort of love. Okay? Do you guys, I got your little special blanket? Do you carry around your special blanket? I hope you do. The Holy Comforter, man. You gotta wrap yourself in the comfort of spirit. You know, this world's not going to comfort you. It's going to put you out in the cold. It's going to try to isolate you out. You know, we know how the world operates, don't we? We feel it every day. We kind of have the chronic condition, you know. We have probably by now so many coping mechanisms that it's ridiculous. You know, these coping, choking mechanisms that we use to try to warm ourselves up, to try to get a pulse in our heart, to try to get the beat of some some kind of comfort and that a feeling that something is lasting, that something is enduring, that something is really the real deal, and it's safe, and you know it's safe, and it brings you the consciousness of safe, and it brings you the consciousness of peace and the consciousness of happiness, no matter where you are, right here, over there, wherever you are, you have this feeling, this special feeling, this comfort of love in your heart. And so listen, this is why we need to put first things first today, huh? We need to put first things first. And I so first of all want to thank you all for being on the Love Streaming Live this morning, because every day it builds. You know, we really do have something going. I mean, every day is special. Every day is special. Every minute is special. But when we are consistent like this, and we make it a top priority, when we put first things first, right, Brookie? When we put first things first like this, we don't see how much spiritual evolution is happening within us. We don't see all the obstacles that are being removed by amazing grace. We don't see it. I think the divine keeps it from our sight, from our inner sight, so that we don't get too, resting on our laurels, sitting back on the couch and thinking, oh, wow, I've arrived somewhere. There's no arrival, man. There's just the awakening. And so every day, in little ways and in every way, we are making such rapid progress. I'm telling you, the fact that we are on this love line and it's so steady now. There's Brooke, there's Lisa, there's Mickey Light, and there was a few of you who jumped on early, and I was busy singing the song to accept and embrace and love what is, right? God first, and everything else will fall into place. Oh my God, maybe we'll fall into place. We'll put first things first, and then we just fall into place. Everything else just falls away from us, and we just free fall into love. As you know, I sing that song, let go and free fall into love. It's beautiful. First things first, man. So, when my wife and I, Tricia, when we got wedded to the infinite in 2000, and then wedded our souls together, we first did our vows and sang love songs, Hello, Ryan, my brother. Woohoo! First things first, man. You got a big old cosmic heart that is just busting out of your chest, Ryan, my brother. Huh? Give it some space today, man. Give your love some space, Put on your soul wings and flap a little bit and see if you can fly above the fray. And enjoy this amazing, amazing day of who you really are, and who your children really are, and your beautiful spouse, who she really is. And let's just get a big old hit from source, huh? Let's get a big old infusion, a little big boost. But when we got married, Trish and I, we sang love songs to God, and this was one of them. The first thought of the morning, the first love of our hearts, the first ambition of our soul is God first, is love first. These are words from our Guru, Paramahansa Yogananda. So we made a love song on our wedding day. And it's a love song to be sung every day, because your soul is wedded to the infinite beloved, and that's our first love, and that is putting first things first. We are here to remember first love. We are here to awaken first love. We are here to realize that we are immortal lovers of love, okay? The first thought of the morning, the first love of our hearts, the first ambition of our souls is God first, is love first. Love first first are everything. You can sing along now. The first thought of the morning, the first love of our hearts, the first ambition of our souls is God first, is love first, our heart, love first, our soul, love first, our everything, love first, our heart, love first, our soul, love first, our everything. The first thought of the morning, the first love of our souls, the first ambition of our souls is love first. Love first, our hearts, love first, our souls, love first, our everything. Love first, our hearts, love first, our soul, love first, our everything. Let's sing it again, okay? The first thought of the morning, the first love of our hearts, the first ambition of our soul is God first, is love first, our hearts, love first, our souls, love first, our everything, love first, our hearts, love first, our souls, love first, our everything. The first thought of the morning, the first love of our hearts, the first ambition of our soul is love first. Will do. All right. So how do we even approach such a concept? How do we even consider, in this whirlwind, in this riptide of everyday life, in the struggle and the striving and the changes, the unceasing changes. If we don't have set some anchor, we're just being swished around in this riptide of changes. How do we get to a place more changeless? How do we find that love raft? How do we have some kind of peace of mind, even though our minds are scattered all over the joint? You know what I mean? And our hearts being pulled by conditions, by what someone says, by the world news, the conditions, what's happening to a loved one. How in this world are we able to stabilize ourselves as soon as possible in the condition that we are in? Hello, Chris Nagy. And a great psychologist, Carl Jung, put it this way. There is no positive change until there is radical self-acceptance. Radical acceptance makes change possible. Makes the change of being more anchored and stable in a sea of change possible is this idea of the very first step of having first things first, of being in your heart more, is acceptance of what is right now. You woke up on the wrong side of the bed, big old acceptance on it. Okay, well, no big deal. So what? You step back a little bit. And you just know your thoughts are saying and your feelings are telling you, and then the storyline that you run, that things aren't going so good for you and you're not feeling so good, right? And this has been going on and on the story. No, just accept it. Relax, let go, accept it, let it be. First step, okay? Then what happens is we embrace it. We bring more attention to it. We bring more compassion and forgiveness and self-patience to it. once we're able to accept it, just radically accept your human condition right here, over there, and everywhere you are all the time. Your soul is so removed from everything. It is so the comfort. It is so the special feeling that you are seeking, that special relationship, and that special awakening that each of us are really seeking underneath, whether we know it or not, is your soul. So by taking these practical, more human steps to something that is already in place is really important. So the second step is to just throw your arms around what you are accepting. If you're tired today, could you embrace that and let yourself take 3 or 4 naps today? Could you, rather than fight uphill all day, struggle up against the riptide, man? You got to relax and let go. Accept, embrace, and then the third thing, which just takes it into your soul consciousness, is to love what is. This message is so perfect, divine perfect. Thank you. Well, it's perfect for me too, Mickey Light. And you know, this is why we have such a special thing going, because every day, you know, there could be many days, many weeks, many months, many years, and many lifetimes go by where we don't receive a message like this. You know, we're too caught up in the riptide. We're too, just trying to get a breath of air. We're just trying to, just maybe push through another day, or bang our head against the wall, the same wall, the door that keeps closing. We keep banging and wanting through it. What is that? We don't need to waste our energy like that anymore, okay? We just don't. We need to decide that we're going to put first things first. And I think the very first things of the first things first is this radical acceptance of your condition right here, right now. Physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. So first things first, get out of your head. The head stuff is what is trying to figure it out. We're in a whirlwind of change, as I mentioned. We're in a riptide in this delusion, okay? So if you struggle against it and just use your head and these limited ways and means, which we call coping devices, right? The coping devices are the same things that got you into the predicament in the first place. It's the same loop thinking that got you into the predicament in the first place. They are called coping mechanisms. And they're also called stress inducers, all right? Because you're using the limited resources of you, which are running out. They can dry out to solve an infinite conundrum, which you can't solve by using the limited condition of you, all right? The limited condition needs to be loved and pampered. It's a little baby. We are crawlers, man. Can't we have a little TLC and mercy and compassion for the little babies that we are? We're little ignorant babies, huh? And there's some nasty coping mechanisms, because then we become like caged animals, and then caged human animals are deadly. So first things first, get out of your head. Oh, first things first, get into your heart. Oh, first things first, get out of your head. Oh, first things first, get into your heart. First things first, sing your love. Oh, first things first, live your peace. Oh, first things first, dance your joy, love, peace, and joy. Oh, first things first, sing your love. Oh, first things first, your love. First things first, live your peace. First things first, dance your joy. Love, peace, and joy. First things first, sing your love. First things first, live your peace. First things first, dance your joy. Love, peace, and joy. Love and peace and ever new joy. Love and peace and joy. Love and peace and ever new joy. Love, peace and joy. First things first, sing your love. First things first, live your peace. First things first, dance your joy. Love, peace, and joy. Oh, first things first, sing your love. First things first, live your peace. First things first, dance your joy. Love, peace, and joy. Love, peace, and ever new joy. Love and peace and joy. Love and peace and ever new joy. Love, peace, and joy. First things first, sing your love. First things first, live your peace. First things first, dance your joy. Love, peace, and joy. Oh, first things first, sing your love. First things first, live your peace. First things first, dance your joy. Love, peace, and joy. Love and peace and ever new joy. Love and peace and joy. Love and peace and ever new joy. Love, peace, and joy. First things first, man. Oh, first things first. Relax. It's okay. You're okay. You're an immortal. And even if you don't believe it yet, if you do one little practice of accepting just how you are today, how someone else is, we're all going through a cement mixer here, all right? We are all just coping for the most part, and coping mechanisms are very, very, very stressful. Just to cope, using your human condition to cope. Whew, that's why you please give some compassion and understanding to the addicts, right? To the depressed, to the chronically suffering. Please, 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 just accept the whole human condition today with all of your strength, with all of your heart, and with all of your soul. Because you and I need to get that special feeling going in the heart again. We need to have that good old soul comfort. We need to, like that little kid that just for years has that special blanket. Do you guys, did you have that? There's a saying in 12-step, the head is a bad neighborhood. Never go in it for very long, I know, or alone. Good one, Clark. Did you guys carry your little blankie that you had as a youngster? Huh? How long did you carry it? How many years did you have it on your bed, right at the bedside? How many years did you just wrap that thing on around you, and it gave you some sense of special feeling, some sense of comfort, some sense of warmth, some sense of not such desolation and isolation? It just is a holy comforter, man. We need the holy comforter big time, don't we? We need a special love and that special feeling, don't we? Well, give yourself the gift of it today, would you? Could you? Would you open yourself up to really now finally accepting yourself 100%, exactly as the feeling is right now, exactly as the thought is, tired, worn out, too much to do today, and it's just like building. And would you just really, maybe we can just finally address what needs to be addressed, and we need to be addressed with such acceptance, such embrace, man, such embrace, right here, over there, wherever I am, I need to accept, embrace, and love what is. It's the song we sang in the beginning. And then I can just get into this special feeling in my heart. You are special. Everybody, you are special. What is this? Nicely done. I love that. Yeah, Blakey, I miss you too. Blanky, yeah. Oh, Blanky, I miss you too, says Brooke. All right? So let's just hold out for having a very special day where it's just this beautiful first things first, everybody. This just beautiful first things first. Oh, now is the time to open our minds. Now is the time to leave our doubts behind. Oh, now is the time to open our hearts. Now is the time for love. Now is the time to open our hearts and welcome love. Let's welcome love and peace back into our hearts. Let's welcome love and peace. Let's welcome love and peace back into our hearts. Welcome love and peace. Oh, now is the time to open our minds. Now is the time to leave our doubts behind. Oh, now is the time to open our hearts. Now is the time for love. Oh, now is the time to open our hearts and welcome love. We should say acceptance, embracing, and loving. Let's welcome love and peace back into our hearts. Let's welcome love and peace. Let's welcome love and peace back into our world. Love and peace into our world. Let's welcome love and peace back into our world. Let's welcome love and peace. Let's welcome love and peace back into our world. Love and peace into our world. Now is the time to open our minds. Now is the time to leave our doubts behind. Oh, now is the time to open our hearts. Now is the time for love. Oh, now is the time to open our hearts and welcome love. Let's welcome love and peace back into our hearts. Let's welcome love and peace. Let's welcome love and peace back into our world. Love and peace into our world. Let's welcome love and peace back into our hearts. Let's welcome love and peace. Let's welcome love and peace back into our world. Love and peace into our world. Your bodily kingdom of the physical, the mental, and the emotional and the spiritual. There's a lot going on within you. That's your world. That's your world. The world isn't out there. You are projecting the world of you out there. This is a neutral screen of creation. And you are creating the story of your life. You are the actor, the star, or the villain in this movie of your own creation. And it's all happening on the inside of you. And most of us are playing a villainous role. We are playing very nasty characters to ourselves. We are very, very not good friends with ourselves. You know how it goes. Look at the way we're living our life. Look at our choices. Look at the stuff that we're taking in and ingesting. You know, ingestion is more important than digestion, my dears. Ingestion is more important than digestion. If you could ingest more positive in your life, your digestive system is going to thank you. Your colon and your descending, ascending, and transverse colon are going to be very grateful for you if you start ingesting the food of your soul and the food of truth. I'm telling you. You know, if you bring in that kind of health, if you bring in the health and the harmony of body, mind, heart, that is in harmony with the true soul nature of you, the oneness that you are with the divine, your body is just going to radiate. And when you radiate, you're going to have healthy vitality called energy, or the Shakti energy. And when you have that Shakti energy, I promise you, you are going to awaken your super soul power to accept things now. It's only a coping mechanism that has us making the wrong choices and really giving ourselves a slow death with our choices, man. A slow death, and a slow, painful death at that, because we don't realize how the guilt and the shame and the feeling depressed, and the feeling that, I'm just digging myself more in a hole when and I'm coping to deal with that, but I'm not using the right coping devices, right? We want the one device now that is called the soul mechanism. Your soul and truth mechanism to pull you out whatever's happening today. And this is why we do these love streams 7 days a week, because we are all in a chronic condition, and this is one way we can have, some relief from the grief. This is one way we can, have a smile on our face. This is one way we can get a little nugget of wisdom that we can, ingest the wisdom here, and then chew it and apply it as best you can, so that you can really start digesting soul food, my friends. All right? And this is how we get that special feeling back in our heart. This is how we get the comfort. This is the holy comforter blanket that I'm talking about, that you and I got to stay wrapped up in, all right? Please share this stream with anybody that you know is going through a tough time. All right, share it to the world. Share it to every one of your friends, because I don't care what's on the outside and for how long it seemed like we are just getting by. You never just get by when you cope. You never. No. But the coping and the stress and the illnesses and all this stuff that is definitely going to surface sooner than later, all of that is going to have you all reaching for your comforter, for your little blankie, man. And that's a good thing. You just don't have to go all the way to the end and just suffer to that point where then you can, you have to have someone give you some kind of relief, because you're not capable anymore, okay? Enough said. We all know about the human condition. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your light. Please spread and share this stream, and come back again day after day. The doctor is in 7 days a week. And if you want to know that one day we're not on this stream, you can still join us at gitastudy.com, because we have a wisdom stream on that day. It's the soul food that I'm talking about. It's like, wow, You know, I never thought of that before. I've been in a cloud. I've been in a hypnotism. You know, this collective hypnotism is nasty, isn't it, on the planet? Individual and collective. So that's why we have our Gita stream on Tuesday. All right, share the light, share the love. Remember, the first thought of our morning, the first love of our heart, the first ambition of our soul is love first. First things first, you know. Sing your love, first things first. Live your peace, first things first. Dance your joy, first things first. Love, peace, and joy. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'll see you in the special feeling. I'll feel you in the big Holy Spirit comforting blanket around every being on the planet. Hallelujah. So it is. Namaste and Amen.